sources that which cannot be occurred in the places where they to learn those parts also.
Students cannot waste their time so that in traveling during so that therefore they can do online classes.
Students can make the time schedule
accessibility.
they would be able to learn on the outside languages also. For example, if they are in India, they are not able to learn the outside languages. So we can be, it would be able. Online education provides us many facilities. We can solve our doubt at any time and anywhere. Online education makes the life easier as if there are the physical, if we learn it physically, and then also if we have doubts, we can go to the online browsers and surf the internet for it. If we are ill, so we don't have to move outside from our home. Students are learning to order the medicine from the websites. Online education help us to learn new things. Online education makes our life easy and global connectivity.
Yes.
During the period of
time up your house. And now, yellow house, get ready for your turn. You are speaking against the topic. You will get 2 minutes time to put your points.
In online education, the physical and mentally the student is not prepared for the exam.
the first point which I want to state here that the online classes limit the interaction between the teacher and student, which make the student unconfident to ask the questions and discuss the topic. There are no towers, mobile towers for rural areas, and they cannot afford online education, and the poor people also cannot buy mobile phones.
There are no hands-on learning like physical activities or experiments of science.
As we know that some subjects like science need the physical presence, means the physical experiments needed there. So if online classes do not provide the physical experiments, so that's why the student cannot understand the topic very well.
Some technical problems such as audio, video are some downside issues of online classes. In offline classes, which is the opposite of online classes, where the students can make their own schedules, they are busy with their schedules, 7 hours in the schools, they are mentally, physically being well trained and they can focus easily on their studies by this physical education also.
There is no proper schedule and there is no face-to-face interactions with the teachers, and they can face many problems as network.
And one notification is enough to distract all the students.
As we know that some students live in rural and remote areas where the towers are not available, so they are not able to attend the class, and the student do not have a sufficient data to attend the whole class, so that's why they are not able to attend the whole class.
In online classes, students lead to social isolation.
There is lack of confidence because of online education. In offline education, they can physically maintain, and there is a more confidence in students.
School provides the student chances like the debates competition which is held regularly in our schools. They give the opportunity to students to please come up. They are boosting the students to speak up. They are giving the chance to rise up the student.
For example, as in our school, we have 1 hour for game, so it is not available on the online class, and we become weak physically and mentally too.
Stop. Time up. Okay, fine. This was the first round of 2 minutes each house to putting their points. And now, another round we are starting here is crossing round. You might have noted down the points what your opponents have mentioned and said. So you will have to cross and clear the points. Right? So you will be given both together 4 minutes time for this. It should not be in a arguing way or a quarreling way. Okay, take care of these things and get ready. Ready? Start.
As you said that there is limited interaction, so we can also said that mobile in rural areas. As mobile in rural areas, the mobile won't be if rural areas does not have the
As one of my opponents said that the students in the rural areas can attend the class, but as I have mentioned earlier, there are no towers in the rural areas, so they are not able to.
If towers are not there, then why would they buy mobile phones there? And we have lot of varieties of sets and high network quality, so we can, as a lab, you have set up the language points. The teacher who is speaking, they can't afford the main language where the students belongs to. They are lacking in that language. But if the student want to go outside the country and want to learn foreign languages, there is a need for those things also. And you have also mentioned about physical activity. It is only our school which gives 1 hour activity, and rest of the schools are not a part of it. It is not a part of the debate because the physical education is also by you guys. In the games period, the students are well trained by the teachers of the games period.
In an online class where the most students are the teacher is busy teaching, so she is not able to communicate or observe the students. She is not able to know that what the student is doing or he is busy learning or not.
As I mentioned that one notification can distract the student. In mobile phone, we have that facility that we can off the notification, so there is no chance to. As you can say, you can learn new things in online classes, but we can learn new things in offline classes too. There are more chances of learning new things in online education as offline education gives just the academic and social curriculum. But it is not there the chance that we don't have it in those. In rural areas, the government also provides a chance to students who are not affordable, who have no money. The poor people can go in the government schools where the acts are passed by the government. As we also know that 2 years of COVID-19, only online education had helped us to do. Otherwise, we have wasted our 1 year.
As one of my opponents said that in Corona time the online class only was available, but in earlier times there was the Vedic education in which the tutor was teaching the first students, and there are the different instructions from which the students can study, and they have the who can teach them, or they have elders.
If they have no knowledge about it, then how they can teach?
They have
Available in the houses of everyone.
They are the old people, they don't have the right, they don't have the understanding. But they have the different books and the elder sisters and brothers, and if they do not understand any topic, do not have anyone do not understand any topic in the different books, so they can directly contact to the teacher and ask about the topic. So everything is more affordable in the online education, and first of all, the offline education takes more money. As you said that the people do not afford it, so the online classes takes less money than the online
But the effects of offline classes are more than online classes.
that we know, that's what we are saying. But they don't have physically, they don't have physical interaction like we have games, so we are, we have trust in our. It is not necessary that online classes is not 24 hours. Like 24 hours, we give only 5 to 6 hours online classes. After that, 5 to 6 hours. During COVID-19, we also had online classes, so we were able to
Learn as online education was there, then we learned in the online education, and then we have played itself. Many eye problems are created due to online programming. Whatever the online education have been improved for 24 students, and we have better rights to understand it.
when a student have used a mobile or any screen application, he caused the FOMO in his own mind. That's why they are distracted.
To protect our eyes. Blue lenses are
But
there.
what about the FOMO? It is the fear of the loneliness. Na?
It is not about it. The people can also just go out and play for it. As you already mentioned that there are the schools which gives online education, so that can be talked about. Online education is where the students learn. The teacher who is teaching, he or she can't justify the wallpapers. The students are setting in their mobile so that the background area can't be. The student who want to learn, he can understand your complex.
But what about the exams? The teacher is not knowing that whether the student in the online is copying the exam.
The student who wanted to learn and he.
But what about the other students who do not focus on the studies? They will keep the book in front and they will write what, so they will get full marks.
Some
What about the student who study books? best in the exams.
It is not a matter of it because those who want to learn can give 100% in the online classes also.
But the lagging students lag behind, and that's
But
why our country is not in the front of America like
students, those who not afford those classes, what would they have? The only one option is
I got about these submissions. Whether the teacher, when the
online submissions can be done and today and today. Right now also when the online is taking the homework, we submit our classes.
she told me that the student is doing the homework by
But
himself.
still we do the online submission only. In the COVID-19, we only all students have only one option of online classes. So how you can say that online classes?
offline exam was conducted. The parents were sitting in front of the students. The students written the exam and
Every parent is not like that. Because all parents are not that trying. All
Yes.
parents are not that.
Time up. Thank you very much, both the teams. A nice debate between yellow and blue house on the topic.
What you said now, whenever exam was going on in the pandemic period, then parents were sitting in front of the students only for those who are in primary section, not in senior secondary.
As it was an offline, so parents are responsible for the student development.
Listen, but whenever you are using that point for the cross and all, first you have proof, then you. Hmm?
As they also say that many times.
What you use, I am talking on that. Telling you are wrong now. But if whatever you are talking, first you have to confident and you have with proof. Means Indian government when they were conducted the exam of senior secondary and all, they never said like that. The parents will sit in front of the students. First you check rules and regulations of that pandemic exam. Whenever you are talking about that, first you have to come with proof. Okay? And whenever you are talking about the rural area and all, first you have to correct it, whether it is mobile tower is there or not, it is working or not. Yes, whatever point is there. But if you have proof, then you have to show the proof. I know that. What they said, I know. What you will say in the debate, I know very well. I am talking about only tower. I am not talking about different points. That your drawback is whenever you have the proof, then you can talk. Otherwise, don't talk it. Because senior secondary, whenever exam was taking, I was in that exam. Government never said you sit with the parent and give the exam. This is a very wrong point. What you explained that? Okay. I am talking about school level only. Senior secondary means school. You are in senior secondary then.
But it was not like that. Instead, parents must sit on the.
No. But what you said before that?
Some parents can sit with.
Some parents and all the parents. It is different. But when you said all the parents are allowed to